Hello, I'm Ella Isakov, a medical intuitive and a wealth activator, and this is another episode of Inside Healing. Although it won't be 10 to 15 minutes like always, this will be a very special episode. It will be a live private session. Now, before I bring on Melissa, I just want to express how precious one-on-one sessions are. I remember being really hesitant when I was asked to do it on OMTIMES. It was like a last minute, and Tamara, I don't know what was going on. I think it was internet issues. And it's like, what? But then after the session, I was reading all the feedback, and other people were benefiting from what I was helping. Her name was Gail with at the time. So I thought, I let it go. And then Melissa contacted me, and I thought, why not? So why I'm saying this is, as you watch this episode, this very special episode, it doesn't matter if you don't have the same situation, same ailment, it it will still benefit you. So just set that intention. Go ahead and close your eyes when you're watching. And yeah, and let me know how this episode goes for you. It's very unique. It's my first public-private session on Inside Healing. All right, let me bring on Melissa in a moment. All right. Hi, Melissa.
Hi, Ella.
How are you?
I'm good.
So first, thank you for coming on. And why don't you let us know 2, 3 minutes of what's going on for you right now? And this is on all levels.
Um, I've had a lot of health issues. I got Lyme disease about 10 years ago, and I was doing really good with it for a while. I felt like I was in remission, but then I started having more issues again, and just in a lot of pain, and I can't seem to get past it. No matter how many activations I've done with sacred activations, I just feel like I'm stuck. And also, I felt like I had maybe an entity attached to me. Um, my cousin passed away a couple of years ago, and she committed suicide. We were very, very close. She came to me in a dream, and a couple of nights before, I didn't really pay a whole lot of attention to it, um, and said that she was going to do it because she had tried in the past. But I feel like she may be with me. And just by from some of the feelings and stuff that I've been having, like thinking about suicide and anxious and very, very fearful. And those were all things that she was dealing with. So I'm not sure, but it's and then I think that maybe there may be past life stuff too that's coming that I want to. I've been um, trying to go through those too, but I feel like there's only so much I can get done, and then I feel like I'm going right back to where I was before, like the block. It just seems to, I get forward and then I go back, and I get forward and I go back. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense.
Mhm. I'm actually getting that it's your mother.
Pardon?
I'm getting that it's not your cousin, that it's your mother.
Okay.
Is your mother alive?
Yes.
Okay, then there's some kind of an energetic cord then. There's something there. In fact, as soon as you started talking, I felt your mother's energy. And I get it all the time, even when the parent is alive. It does not matter.
Okay.
Uh, I'm getting that it's not your cousin, but let me go deeper. Okay. Anything else you want to share, Melissa, or should I begin?
No, you can go ahead.
Now, you can ask questions, you can, whatever you want. It's up to you, or you could be completely quiet. People show up in whatever way is comfortable for them.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a few expansive breaths. And let every exhale bring you deeper into your body, into the space that you are in. And on the next exhale, go ahead and make your way down, down, down through all the layers of Mother Earth until you get to the heart of Mother Earth. And in that place, just feeling the integrating, the grounding, and the healing energies of the divine feminine mother. And in that place, giving yourself full permission to receive, knowing that you are worthy of healing, of thriving, of living a beautiful life. All right, here we go. Starting to run family constellation, sacred activation. How is your relationship with your mother, Melissa? You're asking me to.
Um, hasn't been great. Well, I mean, these last few years, I've really tried to heal a lot with her, but our whole childhood was, yeah, very traumatic.
Yeah. And they're even going as far as saying that like you missed out on love in those years. Okay. So let me just tend to that. And then I do have things. As you know, Melissa, also being a practitioner, that the root causes go way beyond any physical
Yeah.
out way showing. Okay. So line 0 to 7, sacred activation for Melissa and for anybody that's watching. Yeah, and a lot of sadness. The ultimate inner child, guilt and shame release. And I want you to know that it was never your fault, that you were always lovable, you always belonged. It's almost like their words, almost like a bit of a are you saying mishap or just 1 second. No, not mishap, like almost like a misalignment. Something happened, like it was not the ideal family for your nourishment of all parts of your being in the formative years. Yeah. The ultimate release of sadness, grief, resentment, and even rage. And yes, you are correct. There are past life connections to this. So just breathe and allow. You're very open. This makes it a lot easier to get information. Yeah. So thank you for showing up, for full, like all parts of you showing up. And if something doesn't make sense, just feel free to ask, because my team is very receptive with you and in what to run, etc. I'm gonna run something also in the background, and I'm gonna run it to clear any past life, heartbreak, struggle, pain. And while that running in the background, I will also do sacred activations in the foreground. Okay. Here we go. Just give me one. This also clears some scar. Do you know what some scars? Maybe you saw that OMTIMES of mine. Some scar are emotional scars patterns that we've taken on lifetime to lifetime.
Okay.
And then same as karma is cause and effect. Karma is depending on what we've done in the past lifetime, or even these days, I have to be careful what I do now in each moment, because karma is right on but okay, here we go. Here we go. And first, it's going to run it in an open fashion, whatever they think is best to clear. Actually, I will specify. I'll run in open fashion to clear any past life trauma of heartbreak and pain and struggle. And it's running for you right now. And actually for anybody that's watching. Here we go. Starting to run a mother's love sacred activation. And what they're saying is that I actually wrote down joint. Is your pain coming from joints? Where is your pain coming?
Joints and muscle, yeah.
Yeah. But going now that I've run, as soon as I start to run the mother's love, it's that um constriction, like that, it's tension. So just give me 1 second.
Yeah, I have a lot of anxiety. Like I've been awake since 5 o'clock this morning worrying about stuff. And then go into a meditation and try and do that for a while. And then,
And that's the anxiety is daily, just worrying about anything, like any random anything. Okay, yeah, gotcha. Past life trauma, heartbreak, and also betrayal. Right. Where do I begin? They want me to work both on your brain, but I want to also work on the muscular. So let me do the brain first. Okay. And that frequency is still running for you, and it's just letting you know it's led by Metatron, the Archangel Metatron, and also the Arcturians. So it's a blend of the two. All right, I'm gonna start with your brain first. Basically, you're malnourished in love. And I think I saw a picture of you and your granddaughters. It's not that you are not capable of giving love. It's that inside your being, there's malnourishment of, gosh, I've never heard him say that. So I'm just trying to understand exactly it. Okay, let me just work on the brain and it'll become clear to me. Maybe it's already clear for you, but it's not, it's very poetic, but I'm not sure exactly what they mean just yet. Let me hold your brain. I'm going to activate my healing hands. Yeah, so this is all trauma. Okay, I was thinking it was, so I'm activating my healing hands after. This is for anybody that's watching, so for Melissa and who is ever watching this. No, just lost what they said. Need to stay focused. Just 1 second. Yes, so it's a lot of trauma survival response that so it's on, like, you already have stuff leaving. Gosh, just 1 second. So yawns and then you kind of burps is things leaving from you. Trauma survival response. Even though I'm holding the brain, I need to also tend very much to your nervous system. But running thought be gone, secret activation, and overthinking. It's good that you meditate because they want you to be more in the present moment, but we need to clear some of the junk, quote unquote junk, before we can get you to reside more deeply into the present moment. Hamster wheel sacred activation. By the way, are you still okay?
yeah.
Okay, because as you know, there's a few other things running at the same time. You're still okay. Okay. Now with this frequency, sometimes people get visions. Just know that you're safe because it'd be like a flash of something from the past life. You're safe. They're just clearing it. So there's not just open for you to see it. There's also somebody managing it, how you receive it.
Okay.
Reward deactivation. For you, a lot of it is feeling safe in the world and feeling safe in your body. I am safe, sacred activation. I will pause. I'm going to be quiet for about 2 minutes. So just breathe in a lot. Opposite sacred activation. And then bringing in their brain in balance into your brain. Present moment awareness, sacred activation. They actually want me to run self-love into your brain because there actually is very hard to have a thought without some emotional connection. So it's almost like having your thoughts ruled or governed by love for yourself. And okay, so I'm gonna stack self-love and being compassionate. So just breathe. And yes, I'm running this into your brain. So it was starting to shift your subconscious, which is what sacred activations is, and like meta reprogramming. So shifting your subconscious with that sweep of love of the thoughts that prevail in your mind, in your subconscious. I still need to hold your brain. So since I've switched the intention for the frequency for anxiety, but also to work on the line, because what's also involved in that frequency is psychic surgery and physical body regeneration. Psychic surgery is more your etheric body, because I'm not sure if you know, but everything comes in with information from our subtle bodies. And information is always here for like quite some time before it actually gets in to our physical body. So they're tending to that. Balance and harmony in your mind. And they're saying, I'm just going to repeat, maybe it's a shame because your spirit is actually still beautiful, even though you have such dark moments. So it's such a shame that she's not letting her light bright because it's still very much there. And they're saying that you are doing the work. I'm assuming that's meditations and sacred activity, and maybe even other things. So it's a shame of both this dark cloud that's there. I'm gonna just do one other thing. This is I'm gonna do several things. So just let me, I'm still holding your brain though as well. Divine Light Council, please start to run the eyes so I could dissolve anxiety taken off from the collective now. Thank you. So as soon as I ran that, they're telling me that you don't even believe that you're gonna get better, like that this disbelief. And they're shifting that around for you as well. Like almost the glass is half empty for your, maybe not in your overall outlook, but when it comes to your health. And I still need to hold your brain. Give me 1 second. Divine Light Council, please start to run the eyes so I could dissolve sadness taken off from the collective now. Thank you. From a lesson for anybody that is watching. Divine Light Council, please start to run the eyes so I could dissolve hopelessness taken off from the collective now. Thank you. Are you feeling okay, Melissa?
Yeah. A little lightheaded.
Yeah, because that's exactly why I asked, because between holding the brain and clearing those emotions, that works so fast, so just breathe and allow. It's great that you're feeling that's really wonderful, like not wonderful that you it's great that it's clearing. Yeah. Divine Light Council, please start to run the eyes so I could dissolve anger taken off from the collective now. Thank you. So sometimes healing comes through for me, and I've just let go. I don't know, but it's a pink heart. it's a pink carnation, and it's just filling your brain. And it's actually the first time that a carnation has come through. I've just got goosebumps. So I'm not sure. You can always look up because there is meaning for flowers. And this is for anybody that's watching this recording, this episode, I should say. I'm gonna finish off with the brain. Just breathe expansively, Melissa. And I can see things almost like a light waterfall falling off, still streaming down from your brain. And they're saying that you've forgotten your beauty, like the inner beauty. Anxiety. I'm gonna switch to work a little bit more on a physical body, so just give me one moment. And also giving the brain and what I've done a little bit of time to integrate. So I'll be quiet for 1 minute. So this would be more psychic surgery, and I'm just letting go in open quantum fashion. So who's Melissa and whoever's watching this episode, it will go to your etheric body, which is really your physical body, in whatever way, whatever needs healing at the time of that you are watching and viewing, and right now from Melissa. Beautiful. So that's going. Starting muscle trauma release, sacral activation. It's your kidneys. Yeah, I also need to hold your kidneys. Kidneys, I'm not sure if you know, kidneys hold fear, all kinds of fear. And the muscle that holds the fear is your psoas, and the organ is the kidneys. And the reason why that came up because I was doing muscle trauma release, it's a lot of fear that's leaving. And then I said, is it the kidneys? And they said, yes. Not in a very subtle way. So let me just see what's going on just a second. Beautiful. Now I'm going to focus, I'm just going to say for Lyme, and whoever's watching is just going to go for whatever ailment that you've got. So just focus on, those of you that are watching the recording, just focus on what you want them to work on. But right now I'm going to set the intention for it to be for Lyme, because they know what to do. It's joints, it's organs, it's tissues, it's cells, it's a whole thing. Here we go. And while it's running, you may feel pain in parts of your body that they're working on, and just know that you are safe. I'm going to be holding your organs while I'm there. So activating my healing hands. First of all, you're exhausted. That even the fact that you're not sleeping, and even the worry exhausts people. In fact, I would actually even say when we're worrying and so much in the head and overwhelmed, it's actually even more tiring than just being tired in the body. Just a second. Okay, holding the kidneys. You're going to get a deep session. I'm actually going to do a divine blueprint, and this is still from Sacred Activations, but it's from the Medical Intuitive. And they said they want a divine blueprint, but I need to cleanse your kidneys first. And you still have the other things running to clear your Lyme. And I think there's still brain stuff being finishing, and the pink carnation is still just healing your brain, your mind actually overall. All right, here we go. Getting a lot here. It's great. Breathe expansively, and you may feel some warmth or pain. It's at the lower back ribs region. Here we go. And if you're watching the recording, it will still work on your kidneys, actually. But you can always focus on another organ if you prefer. So we're clearing shame here. We're clearing exhaustion, clearing not feeling safe in the world. Fight or flight release, sacred activation. Fear of change, fear of healing, clearing all of this. Fear of being me. Even fear of opening up to feeling special and beautiful inside your being. Yeah, so your mother's energy is quite a bit in your kidneys as well. I'm just going to clear that. And here, anger usually lives in the liver, but it's not, it's just, these are just general. Emotions can live actually anywhere, but there is like this, there is a general thing. But we're clearing almost like your mother's anger or something that happened with your mother when you were younger, and it's in your kidneys. Probably, well, they're telling me and give me goosebumps. When you didn't feel safe by her anger, they're showing anger. They're telling me it's anger of some sort. And where you didn't feel safe, and now it'd be in the kidneys as well. Okay, so it is more you. It's about how you responded to that. Here we go. Childhood trauma release. I'm just clearing your lip kidneys. Oh, in the Merkaba therapy. Sacred geometry. There's a lot leaving. Organ rejuvenation right into your kidneys. There we go. Are you okay? Is this too much? I'm gonna keep going. Just breathe expansively. Bell snap sacred activation for kidneys. And here we go. Activating your divine, your perfect divine blueprint for you and whoever is watching. And we're creating it now all through your kidneys. Beautiful. I am safe, sacred activation into the kidneys. I belong. Ah, life is way. They tell me a saying to say. Life is beautiful. Life is safe. It's ready. I'm going to put it into your body. Whoever's watching, it's just going to go into yours. 1, 2, 3, and we're turning your kidneys to you. I'm just going to balance and harmonize the new divine blueprint of your kidneys with all the other organs. And then showered with love. Going to be me, sacred activation. And I'm still working on your Lyme disease, and whoever's watching, you could just focus, you could just set the intention to work on whatever ailment or even mental health or emotional organ rejuvenation, sacred activation through your whole body. And flow of life. There we go. They're back to saying it's not your fault. You've taken on, which is normal when we have had childhood trauma, that we take on the pain, almost like it's our fault. That's where the shame at the clear beginning. But it's part of, or even taking on that pain or the anger from, well, anger is usually pain from the parent, whoever. So they're just doing, it's not even a sacred activation, it's something just to clear you carrying that as your fault or something that you have to carry. And as kids, we do that because no matter how hard it is, we still have that love. We still want the love. So we're so impressionable. And a lot of people don't know that up to 7 years old, there is a etheric cord still with your mom. So even when they're not home, you're still very much attached. And when there's imbalances or traumas, we almost cling more. It's so interesting because it's so interesting with the energetic dynamic of that goes on. All right, we're gonna start running flower of life sacred activation. We're just expanding you in love. How are you doing, Melissa?
Good. Sometimes I burp when I release, so I've been
That's
burping.
right, yeah. So that's wonderful. Me too, at least for the client. We're just gonna, they're still working in the background to heal your Lyme or whoever's watching whatever ailment, or it doesn't even have to be an ailment, it can even be a pain in your body. Oh, they're actually saying it's done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something to, I'll finish off with sacred activations. Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna connect you to, it's going to healing and wisdom all at the same both. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm just gonna let it run in an open quantum fashion, which means whatever wisdom you need, whatever healing you need on any level, they know better, even than you. Oftentimes we're so, and whoever's watching. Beautiful. All right. Arms wide open, sacred activation for Melissa. And whoever's watching. Cellular cleansing. Buddha's compassion, which is about bringing gratitude and compassion. And it's also doing heart healing. Heaven on earth. Well, I haven't read that one in a long time. Um, but they're basically saying that you can create the life you want here on earth. You don't need to leave. You don't need to go anywhere else. Even if you're here, but just distracting and kind of wallowing. Um, that's what that one means. Heaven on earth. I'm gonna run the same frequency, but to bring in joy, health, and abundance. This is for Melissa and whoever's watching. And this frequency is so wonderful because it's going to give you wisdom as well as the healing. I am extraordinary sacred activation. Total body reset sacred activation. I'm going to be quiet for a few minutes while this does that. Mother Earth, sacred activation. Really connecting not just to the earth, but all the creatures that we can see and cannot see. I'm just going to run a few things to help with the integration. And then may all these activations, sacred energies run with ease and grace through Melissa and then whoever is watching this episode through your timelines, past life, this life, genetics, DNA, and cellular memory. Breathe expansively. And then go ahead and make your way down, down, down through all the layers of Mother Earth until you get back down to the heart of Mother Earth. And just feeling the grace, the grounding, and the integrative energies of the Divine Feminine Mother. Then go ahead and make your way back up to your heart center. And take a few expansive breaths right all through your chest cavity and all through your body, even feeling the bright, like almost the cells awakening and healing and being more vibrant as you expand from the heart center. And then repeat this in your mind. I'm fully back into my body, fully grounded, and ready to be vibrant in my being. And fully back into my body, fully grounded and ready to be vibrant in my being. I'm fully back into my body, fully grounded and ready to be vibrant in my being. Because it is a choice. Like, go ahead and start to wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. And then take one more expansive breath. And open up your arms. How are you doing, Melissa?
Good. I feel very tingly.
Yeah, so I would drink, stay hydrated. You're a practitioner, so you probably know, just maybe go for a nice walk in nature. And just do fun things. Just really allow for the integration.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for coming on. And it's such a gratitude to hold space for you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
My pleasure.